It's aiming at
My
the corner.
kids.
So
Good, that's fine.
you stay.
We never did watch Sharon, did we?
Yeah, that's perfect. I'll get you all.
And they're gonna say, Grandma did perfect.
And if you do, you all get feet.
Now, that's not gonna get us all in, is it?
You know,
Yes, it is.
It's
If we
way
sit
past
here-
your bedtime.
Do I have
Gotta
to
be
sit
a
this
travel
close to him for
tomorrow.
a long time?
You know what's kind of bad about this? This is
What?
oh well. You guys are
Need a
gonna
wide
talk
angle.
into this camera.
No, we're not.
Well, you're gonna ignore. We're gonna
sit
talk
here
to
and
each
talk
other.
to
We
each
will
other.
forget.
We will forget the camera. Actually, when we start this shit.
Yeah.
Trying once again.
Yeah.
We are sitting here tonight in Sharon Miller's dining room. Today is November the 5th, 1990, and we are going to tell you Eleanor Ann Parks Williams, Sharon Elizabeth Sharon, excuse me, Sharon.
Jesus. And you thought she could talk? Just a minute, we're gonna start all over.
Parks
Somebody knows who we are.
Smith Miller and
Margaret,
Mary
Sharon, Edith,
Elizabeth
Dorothy.
Parks Jennings. What we are all about. Our mother died almost 4 years ago on April the 11th, 1987. And we're going to tell you what the hell all of you are about. We're going to talk about our childhood and what we're about and what our mother was about. And that is going to tell you what you're about. And you are in deep shit.
And you better sit down and shut up.
Yes.
Yes. Now
It's
then.
10:30 at night, and some of us are a little tipsy and
Yes.
rehearsing Mother.
No, not me. Not me. I am not tipsy. You know, I tell you something.
Some of us
as
aren't
you
sure what
children
we're doing
go
here.
through life, you will find out if you don't drink enough, you're no fun.
And let me tell you, one thing that we have learned through life, if you don't stick together, you're in deep shit.
That's
Yeah, you must stay with your brothers and your sisters, whatever else happens, whether it's a fart or whatever, because this is where you're going to
This
find
is
the
where
love
it is.
and
This is
understanding
this is
and smell.
and I tell you something. You know,
This takes love.
You know,
I mean, anybody sits through this,
Jesus.
well,
This is a hell of a lot of love. I mean,
you better came home and went and prayed with me.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, they did. No. The thing that I remember about the first Chicago is really mentally I've always thought the first Chicago is that Mother and Dad had a party, and it was a very small apartment. The kitchen probably wasn't as big as a very small kitchen, and it was like a Pullman kitchen. And then here was a very small dining room, the living room, and maybe a couple of bedrooms, and they had a party. And Mary got up she was like 3 years old or whatever, very young. And she got up the next morning, she was thirsty, so she hid everything that was left. Honest to God, you hid everything that was, and they got up, and Mary's passed out. Everything that was left was booze. You know, little bit of booze here, a little bit of booze there. She was thirsty. So of course, they yelled and screamed, and the mother's, my baby, my blah, 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 she said, shit, she's drunk. This is true.
Almost, yeah.
Okay.
And you were born where?
I was born in the St. Area too.
At the hospital.
Yeah, Mary's, yes. In fact, I weighed 2.5 pounds, you know.
Is that true?
Oh,
Now, see, I didn't know
see
that.
on my birth certificate, I weighed 2.5 pounds. And Mother says, which I think is hysterical, Mother always said that the only reason I live, and in fact, what I think is interesting about this is that today, probably, Rosemary Kellum's daughter, who works in neonatal in the neonatal intensive care, they do a lot of hands-on stuff. The nuns at St. Mary's had no isolates, they didn't have anything. They rubbed my back with brandy and sweet oil 24 hours a day.
Really?
Somebody was there. Now the brandy took.
Yes.
The sweet
We
oil.
can drink.
I shrieked it out.
Do you notice?
But no, yeah. But isn't it interesting that these nuns, I weighed 2.5 pounds. They have pictures of me when they brought me home. I wasn't as big as that Albert, as that Andrew.
Would they let you come home with
Tiny.
2.5 pounds?
Yeah, well, I think I maybe come with 3 or whatever. Mother was in the hospital, of course, 2 weeks or whatever. But they do have pictures of me someplace. I'm this teeny tiny little person,
That was really unheard of in
Nobody-
days. I mean, you realize how long ago that was,
Yeah.
Sharon.
Oh, believe me, I know how
Isn't
it is.
that cute? Isn't
I mean,
that
you know,
cute?
some people are older
We're
than
talking
God's
about-
God.
That's
We're-
right. I
you
mean,
know.
that was a hell of a long time
Nuns
ago.
who
That was
spent
before
24
we
hours
had
a day
intensive
rubbing this
care.
tiny
Probably
little
before
we had really hospitalization.
That's
You
right,
know,
that's right.
hospitalization.
Just accidentally
shit,
happened
no.
to have a
It
thing.
was on
And
the
now-
covered wagon.
Well,
Of
let's see,
course, we'll
19
just jump right in with it, but now we're gonna have just a little fireside chat about what we
If you'd like to pull
remember.
up your fireside.
That's right, what we remember, that we think you might be interested in remembering when we're dead and gone. You don't give a shit right now. We realize that. But as we get older,
Someday.
we realize this is gonna be very important.
Someday the 11 of you will sit around and watch this and sob.
Yes, sob.
And some of you will maybe break.
There's our mothers
And then some
telling
of
us.
you may be breaking into hysterical laughter.
That's right.
The sobbers are going to inherit more.
No, actually, the hysterical laughers will inherit the earth. The rest of you will get money.
She says her speech and turns it off. We're gonna have to take the button
She's
from her.
like Daryl Beck. You give her a button and she gets words.
Well, she has what she had to say, so she turns it
That's right.
off.
It's important that when you make a statement that's real funny, that if people have time to say it. I don't know.
That's true.
And Eleanor wanted to be televised, so when she blew her nose, you can see
Yeah, yes, we're glad we did that.
Because Mama always
Mama
told
always
her
said
she
you don't know how to blow your nose.
Okay, that reminds me, Mammal.
10 minutes of dead silence.
I turn it on, they don't know what the hell to say. I'm gonna tell you about Mammal, why we're talking
Wait,
about.
turn it
wait
on.
a minute, no, wait, wait.
We're going to
Mammal, what a
Turn it
mammal's-
off. We're going potty.
No, okay, wait a minute.
No,
What a
we're
ma-
not.
What a mammal's sayings used to be cackling hen and, no, whistling women and cackling hen all come to no good end. So you girls, remember that. Whistling women and cackling hens
She always
all
said that.
come to no good end. You are gone. Since you're gone, what I'd like to tell you is that as you grow older, you're going to appreciate your sisters more and more. And my children are certainly going to appreciate me more and more as they grow older.
We're gone, I'd like you to know that everything they say is full of shit, and the night before last, they were so drunk they couldn't.
True. There's all kinds of things I want to tell you. Half the shit they've been telling is not true. There was only one child in this
Excuse
family.
me?
It was
Oh,
always
oh,
taking-
oh, oh.
and of course taking lessons now, of course she's practicing on my piano, which is real handy. And I
That's a good
can
grandmother.
sing. In fact,
You
but
what? You can't.
I can sing.
Not
But-
true.
In the
No,
shower, if
not-
anybody will
but-
let her.
You know, I have been asked, first of all, I was asked not to hum. And then one time I was asked not even to mouth the words. They did ask Phil that one time. Phil was in choir at St. Teresa. Everybody had to be in choir. And so the choir director, first of all, told him, he said, just hum. And so then after a while he said, just mouth the words. And then pretty soon he said, don't even mouth the words, just
Don't
stand
show
there, I'll
up.
give you the credit.
I have to say it since.
I'd sit and brush that hair,
You
brush
gotta
that
be
hair.
kidding, that one picture, she has her hair sticking out like this. Looks like she's got a reverse mohawk.
That's
coming
what, because
off
I
the
had been
side.
brushing.
She had black hair,
Wait a minute, let us
big
explain
brown
about our
eyes,
house.
and this hair.
Now that's also
That's-
like, I'd
that's
like
so
to
they
tell you
understand
another story,
adversity.
by the way, of Sharon. She's a little bit older than this. I am home from Decatur. Mary's home from training, and Sharon's planning a picnic. And Sharon's got
this
a 12-pack of
Is
7
very true because my
7 Up,
sisters
7 Up.
were mean.
a 12-pack of 7-Up, and she's dashing around, she's going on this picnic. And so we just
With Dale.
with
Dale Boyles.
So we're just sitting there, kind of being, just sitting, just hanging out.
This is not
And,
funny.
and it dawned on us, it wasn't, we decided to hide Sharon's 6-pack of 7-Up, so we did. So she comes barreling downstairs, where's my 7-Up? Well,
She
couldn't
never
find
had
it.
a sense of
No,
humor.
we never had, well, so we couldn't find her 7-Up, and we just sat there and laughed and laughed and laughed. And pretty soon she says to Mary, if you don't tell me where my 7-Up is, I'm gonna go upstairs and tear John,
John
Minor.
Minor, who I was engaged
Picture.
to at the time, who was off to the service.
But he lost both legs, so she didn't care. I just cut the legs off.
She said, if you don't give me my 7-Up, I'm gonna go get John Minor's picture and I'm gonna tear it in half. And Eleanor and I are rolling on this, on the floor, laughing at her. She goes upstairs, she's crying.
Yeah, I told her.
I mean, she had no sense of humor. She's crying, we're cracking up, and she comes down and she goes, Rip!
I cut his legs off.
No, you didn't. You cut the poor sucker right in half.
Oh, I cut his dong off.
Yeah, yeah. like
did like
that,
this
just like
song.
that.
And well,
Just like
yeah,
that, she cut it
you know
off.
what? If you remember, we thought that was even funnier.
Right.
Do you remember what else you did that
And
same
then we kept laughing.
Do
and
you
she
remember what
thought
else
that
happened
was-
that same picnic? You don't?
We didn't go on the picnic.
No, but you helped. You contributed. No, you contributed more.
No, that was.
I remember that.
was that
No,
about
no.
my
I thought
teeth?
that was in the
No, no.
involvement.
Remember
no.
when you took my teeth?
No, but let me finish the rest of the picnic. So we finally get the 7-Up and the torn picture, and we go on the picnic.
You take a
And-
torn picture on the
No,
We
no,
didn't go on the
no, you
picnic.
didn't. You didn't go on the picnic.
She was mad
So-
because we're still laughing.
Dale and I started opening our picnic lunch that I had made, and nice, and this is going to be fun.
I
And
don't remember that.
in this is this thing wrapped in aluminum foil, and I thought, oh, what is this? And I've always had a very, very weak
Oh, I know
stomach.
what this was.
And
You
I
told me.
unwrapped this thing, and it is Eleanor's appendix in a jar. Now, you don't remember that? Yes, and I almost threw up. But she had her appendix out in training, and she brought him home in formaldehyde in a jar.
That's
And this is what I unwrapped in this
I
big.
remember that. I'd forgotten that.
Now, you wonder why I had no sense of humor. And when
Did you bring my
speaking,
appendix back?
speaking
Yes,
now,
we're gonna close now because time is short. We're just discussing how we're gonna do this. We have a lot more to tell you. We will copy this, and the next time the three of us together, we will make another tape.
we'll just add to this one.
and Or add to this one, whatever, okay? Until then, we love you. So long for a while. Yes. She always screws it up. So long.
We don't know so long
for a while.
Yeah, just mouth it.
Keep your smiles for a while.